F125, we're in Viva Las Vegas, we're in a Ferrari as Leclerc, starting from P7, and it's showtime. We're off to the races. Good start, trying to make a move on Piastri already. We got Hamilton in front of us. Whoa, going in a little too deep on turn 1. We got Piastri to our left. He's fighting off Tsunoda as well, bumping into the wall right there. P7 to P7. Didn't make any moves just yet, but it's not over yet. We got Tsunoda in front of us. She's gonna stay close until the overtake zones. Tsunoda in the top 10 is always the funniest thing to me. I feel like halfway through the F1 season, or like after the summer break or something, they should update the driver ratings. I don't know how Tsunoda's up here. But anyways, here we are, still lap 1. We got Tsunoda in front of us. He's on the mediums. Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen diving into the inside of Tsunoda. Thank you very much. We're up to P6. Let's make sure he stays behind us. We have plenty of black battery. No DRS yet. We're still on lap 1. As I was saying, I got distracted right there. We're on the soft tires. Hamilton is on the mediums. Piastri right ahead of us. He's on the soft too. Whoa, looks like everyone's trying to make their own moves into turn 14. That's just good for us. It kind of just keeps the pack bunched up. Got Piastri in front of us. Let's go ahead, make our own move right here. Going around Piastri, got Hamilton in front of us. Getting really close right there. We got Hamilton to our left, trying to go around him as well. Piastri's also trying to make his own move on Hamilton. Hamilton to our left. We got DRS. Open up that DRS. Use some of that battery. Should be an easy overtake on Hamilton with that DRS. I don't know if he had it or not. Alright, we're in lap 2 up to P5. Piastri still ahead of us. Looks like we're both moving up together.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as...
Alright, we're on the Vegas Strip. Let's go ahead and make this move on Piastri and get our P4 position. DRS will slingshot us up to the top 3. They're not too close from us, but they're going 3 wide into turn 14. That'll really help us shorten up that gap between us. We got Norris leading Antonelli, leading Russell. I could smell that P1 finish from here. Even though it's lap 3, we're just making good moves so far. I keep bumping that wall right there too. DRS engaged. We got Russell ahead of us on medium tires. I think on lap 3 we'll still have more grip than him, so let's see if we can overtake him as quickly as possible. Whoa, getting a little sideways right there. Through goes Hamilton. Gosh, man. As cool as that was for Hamilton, it does suck how we lost that position, but as long as we stay close to him, we should overtake him on the straight. This setup is a Sim Setups on YouTube. I can't remember their exact name, but it's almost the exact setup that they give, except I added some downforce to the front wing, which I believe made me lose straight line speed, because before that I swear I was a rocket. I still have decent amount of straight line speed, but not like before. Let's go ahead, make that move onto Hamilton, open up that DRS. Alright, we're back into P4, and we have Russell ahead of us. Looks like neither Antonelli or Russell has overtaken Norris for P1 yet.
Green flag, we're racing again, let's go.
Whoa, locking up the tires right there. Every track has one turn that gives me problems, and Las Vegas, the Spider Pig, it's turn 7. I don't know, I just has been totally struggling through that. You'll see throughout the race. I'll try different braking zones. Let's make a dive bomb onto Russell right there. Up to P7, we have about 40% of battery left. Let's make sure we get a DRS from Antonelli. Russell will have DRS from us, and he has that split stream right behind us. Antonelli doesn't have DRS. We'll go ahead, slingshot up to Norris. Hopefully he's not too far out. We're pretty much out of battery right there. We can get a decent exit out of turn 16. Looks like Norris is about 1.1 ahead of us. Antonelli, too close, probably has more straight line speed than us, so he'll make that move onto us. I'm not going to fight him too much because I don't want Norris. I don't want to fight Antonelli and then let Norris get away.
Tyre condition still looking good.
We're on the Las Vegas Strip. We got Antonelli 5/10 in front of us. Norris to Russell's trying to make his own move on us. He's less than a tenth behind us. We'll use that battery, open up that DRS. Should be an easy overtake on Antonelli. Where's Russell at? He's probably making his own move on his teammate. That row, little deep right there into turn 14. And that overtake on Antonelli really slingshot us to P1. But that late overbraking kind of screwed us over because we probably would have been a lot closer to Russell. We probably made up a gap on that straight, 1 second on that straight. And we'll be pitting right now. We're P2, Norris 2.6 ahead of us, Russell less than 3/10 behind us. Hopefully this 50% of battery is enough to hold them back, stay in front of them.
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised.
Russell 2/10 in front of us. That was an easy overtake for him. We'll take some of that split stream. Use the battery, open up that DRS. He probably overtook me just a little bit too early because I stole DRS from him. We got Antonelli right behind him. It's like Russell overtook me and then he lost 2 positions. That's pretty much DRS games. Alright, we're going into the pit. P2 with Norris 2.7 in front of us. I think that's Antonelli behind us, and Russell went one more time as he's still on the mediums. Norris was also on the mediums.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Alright, coming out the pits, P11. We were part of the first wave to pit, so let's see.
Lewis is in the pits now.
Everyone else, if they're not pitting right now, it'll be the next one, but I can't imagine them waiting one more. So we're up to, we were P2 when we pit, now we're up to P1. That was actually, was it an undercut? Would you call it an undercut? We got Norris behind us, less than 3/10 on hard tires. I don't know why he went on hard tires. Well, he did start on the mediums, but even then I would have finished on soft. But we're up to P1, undercut Norris. P7 to P1 in lap 8, in 8 laps. There's lap, we're on turn 7, my biggest weakness on this track. We got Norris going wheel to wheel with us. He's not holding back, neither are we. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into right here.
The car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Use some of that battery. Norris most likely also using some of that battery. We'll concede that P1 position. use some of that split stream because we'll have DRS coming up right now. Oh, looks like, who is that? Antonelli trying to make his own move onto P2. We'll start using up that battery, open up that DRS. Whoa, little bump right there on Norris. I think in real life that would have been a pretty bad collision. But back to P1. So right now I'm playing AI 100. We're playing AI 100. I'm taking a pause because it looks like Antonelli's trying to make some moves. Antonelli down the inside of turn 1. We're bumping into him. We'll have DRS right now. We'll stay behind them. Start charging up that battery. As I was saying, we're playing AI 100 right now, and as you can see, it went from P7 to P1 in 8 laps. So I think it's time to bump it up to AI 110, which is the max, which I'm surprised how easy it's been. I know I don't qualify, but I don't do the qualifying yet, so this is just F1 World. But I think it's time to bump it up to 110. Eventually, before the year's over, I'd like to start doing online racing, see what kind of trouble I could get into right there. From the videos I've seen, it's practically a madhouse. Everyone just crashing into each other and this and that. It'd be cool to get into a nice league with just, you know, serious racing. And we're back into P1. Let's make sure Antonelli doesn't try to late break us and go around. Going through turns 14, 15, 16. Antonelli 6/10 behind us. We're secured that P1 position for now. I know the job's not finished yet. Antonelli, now he's a second behind us. Let's see if we can stay in front of him to make sure he doesn't get a DRS. That should make our jobs a lot easier. He has DRS. Spoke too soon right there. I bet it was turn 7 where I lost a lot of my time. Here he comes. Probably could have stayed in front of him with the battery, but as you can see, Antonelli and I are 2.4 seconds ahead of P3.
That's us down a place.
So if we could stay in front, if we could stay out of DRS from P3, and that'll just make us go one-on-one in the ending. We'll go ahead and make a move on Antonelli right here. Turn 1 back to P1. We're both on mediums, and I'm pretty sure we pit at the same time.
Everything's looking good.
Okay, I totally braked 50 meters early right there. You see what I mean? Turn 7's just a killer for me. I didn't practice this track too much like I did in my early days. I kind of just hop on and start. I probably did a couple warm-up laps and time trial. And then for me, the best way to learn, dive bobbing down onto turn 12. We got back that P1 position. I didn't want to keep overtaking on the straights. Kind of want to spice things up a bit, right? Antonelli will have that DRS right now. We have plenty, should have enough battery to stay in front of him. We'll save up that battery and Antonelli will get an easy overtake right there.
Gap to your teammate behind, 4.4 seconds.
We're on the Vegas Strip. Let's go ahead, open up that DRS, make that move on Antonelli. We're going into the final lap. It'd be good if we can be leading the race on the final lap with plenty of battery left right there, going kind of wide. Let's see what kind of moves Antonelli tries to do. He's 4/10 behind us.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Alright, final lap. Antonelli 3/10 behind us. We have 91% of battery left. We can use that battery to stay in front of him right now because he'll have that DRS open. Oh, tire spinning right there. Got turn 7, my weakness coming up. Oh, tried braking later, ended up going just a little too deep right there. But as long as we stay in front of Antonelli, we should be good. Got 100% of battery, enough to defend until turn 12. But I want to make sure to keep enough for that long Vegas strip. Alright, 100% of battery. Let's go ahead and use it up. We got Antonelli behind us, 6/10 behind us. Going down to turn 14, 15, 16, still P1. Got 10% battery left, last straightaway, there you go, P7 to P1.
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
This track is pretty fun, I love it. If you don't like it, if you don't like playing it, or if you don't like watching it, it's only because it's in the US, let's be real. It's 100 AI, I think it's time to bump it up to 110 AI. No racing this weekend, but Formula 1 is in Las Vegas next weekend, Saturday. It's not a Sunday race. But thanks for watching. See you on the next one.